All-Stars check on 2 more.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Now, here's MP. 8 points for him. And Tatum pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Left side, ball. It's good.
Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
The drive by.
Mercy, mercy me.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Pass to Tatum from outside the arc. The West All-Stars pull it in. Here's MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 12 points for him.
Those were 2 hard-earned points that time. MP showing you he can handle the contact.
Ball against Young. Nice step back to get it off. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's MP. You can't get that one. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist. Tatum's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
And the dunk by MP.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now, here's Jokic. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. The kick out to Ball. Connects from 3-point range.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Keller, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Ejected by Young.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
MP add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds.
Oh, my goodness! That is breathtaking.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep.
Watch out, well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
And Ball gets double T. Young pass to Keller. Can't cash in from close range. Down low. And the dunk by MP.
Hanging in the air. Easy liftoff for MP. So smooth and effortless.
Inside. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Yes, sir. MP showing off those tight handles. Good luck trying to stop that.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 3. Right side, Ball. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got 12 in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Into the lane. And the dunk by MP.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And it's Young finishing it off.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's MP.
Oh! Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Mitchell outside. The pass to Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mobley's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Boy, MP using that momentum to his advantage, gets a step on the defense. Clear the way, folks.
Towns, the pass to Ingram. There's the lob to Towns. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
And that one, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Mitchell wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter. You can...
Anthony Towns. First personal foul.
Just a ridiculous dunk there. There aren't many guys who can pull off a throwdown like that.
2 shots.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight? And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Passes it to Morant. Pass to Cunningham. Lays it up off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Mitchell looking it over. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
MP with it. Outguarded by Ingram. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
You know, fan voting.
Pass the ball. And there's the pass to Jokic. In the corner, Tatum with it. 6 to shoot. With his first shot attempt, and good that time. Jokic has got the lead up to 5 now for the East All-Stars. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. We've got Luka Doncic. Also, Darius Garland out there. MP out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Jacobs in at the 4.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Jacobs. The rebound by Young.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly,
Defensive.
very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the East All-Stars.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Outside, Ball. Passes it to Keller. Fires for three. Nice D from Doncic.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Through the legs, you can see the flashbulb popping on that one.
And that's stuff that's usually reserved for All-Star Weekend.
Well, I tell you what, you can't have no shame in your game if you're going to try one like that.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 14.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
MP, no good. Left side, Tatum.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Ball, the pass to Jokic, the dish to Young. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Pass the ball. Pulls it up. The West All-Stars pull it in.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Just one of those nights for MP. Absolutely sizzling at the offensive end.
Outside, Ball. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
And the pass to Keller. Now Tatum. Outside, Ball. There's the drive, and Ball slams it in.
So that sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
Doncic kicks to MP. To the paint. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Rejected by Young. Keller, guarded by Doncic. Keller passes to Jokic. It's hauled in by MP.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Takes it inside, and the dunk by MP.
A nice aggressive move to the basket there. They love to turn MP loose and just let him play an attacking brand of basketball.
Ball up top. 16 points for him. And the West All-Stars have possession.
2 minutes left.
4-point game.
Get it! What a throw down there, man. Now that's just real craftiness from MP right there. He's got the confidence to try that move and actually pull it off. That's impressive stuff.
Ball with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Garland. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Outside Tatum. Passes it to Jokic. Ball with it. Wide open. Nice jump shot. Good. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
It's tipped. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Ball's got 23 points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance point in this quarter.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Tatum taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
No, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Newman. Back to MP. And stolen by Tatum. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the East All-Stars. He comes away with 11 points. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Young is up there with Jokic. Then it's Tatum, then it's Ball, and it's Keller in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Back to Ball. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 7. Young with the steal. Fast break, here they come. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
MP passes to Jacobs. MP against Tatum.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
The kick out to Young. Back to MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Williamson. Can't hit from in close. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Boy, what a dominant throwdown from MP. Put the defense on notice with that one.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Ball. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. And it's the West All-Stars ball. It's a 10-point game. MP, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got the lead up to 10 now for the East All-Stars.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
MP again. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Ball against Williamson. Ball no good. And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing here by 8. It's Young on the wing, defended by Young. Here's MP. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Here's Ball. The teardrop falls in. Ball's got 30 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Personal foul.
You cannot afford to get too physical with MP. I mean, he's crafty at figuring out how to get to the line by drawing those fouls.
And some changes here for the East. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Jokic. And it's Ingram in for Jason Tatum. Ball up top, defended by Young. Ball dishes to Towns. MP against Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Young. It's rebounded by the West. Out to the right wing, Jacobs. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 10.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Bounce pass Ingram. And Young kicks the ball. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact. Oh, watch out. Come on now.
Are you serious? Between the legs in a real game? That has the makings of a legendary dunk.
Oh, agreed. Forget about the plays of the week. That one will be one of the plays of the year.
Hey, I've got to bring some sanity back to this thing now. You know the coach would have been salty if he'd have missed that thing.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Morant. Ball with the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's MP.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Young's got 12 points in the game.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players...
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Keller, guarded by Doncic. Keller passes to Young. And that one drops for him. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Morant kicks to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for some.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. MP right side. Jacobs the pass to MP. Here's Williamson. That one doesn't drop. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got MP. Trae Young is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Jacobs in at the 4. To the middle, here's Mobley. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the dunk by Williamson.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Tatum passes to Jokic. Inside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
Free throw good, MP. Young's checked in for the East. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the West.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
There's the pass to Jokic. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Mitchell's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. West All-Stars with the rebound. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. MP with it, now guarded by Tatum.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that champ.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Tatum's gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc so far. And Young kicks to MP. And there's the drive. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Mitchell against Young. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Young passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's MP. Jokic grabs the miss. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. A 2-point game. Mitchell outside to take the lead. Again, Mitchell missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the basket by MP.
Perfect poise that time from MP. He took the contact and still stayed focused to get the finish.
The kick out to Tatum. Floats one. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's MP.
Oh, that was worth the price of possession.
He went between the legs.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Pass to Tatum. And the layup is good. Tatum's got 23.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer. And
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
He dishes it to Williamson. On the wing, MP. Defended by Young. Chalk up 2 there. Now it's a 6-point West All-Star lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, +10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
MP passes to Williamson. East grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williamson's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Young finds Mitchell. And Young comes over to help. Keller passes to Young. 8 for 11 now as that one does not find the mark. The drive by MP. The feed to Williamson. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Ball's checked in for Mitchell. Williamson, the pass to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. MP's got the lead up to 6 now for the West All-Star. Keller, guarded by Doncic. Here's Ball. Shot's good from Young.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Williamson, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands. Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
A nice shot by Young. Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. To the inside, here's Jacobs. The rebound by Young. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Hits the front of the rim and out. And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
And here is Ball. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seated.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars.
2 minutes.
Trailing here by 8. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Williamson's Young outside, down low, MP, and the dunk by MP.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, he's an incredible ball handler. At 6'7", LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
The drive by MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They trail by 10. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. It's rebounded by the West. MP right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
I love the attacking mentality of MP. When he drives with purpose, it really puts the pressure on the D.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young against Ball. MP grabs the miss. Driving in. Rejected by Young. Jokic kicks the ball. Young trying to break free, and it's Ball that time on the assist by Jokic. Ball's got 46 points. And so here are the West All-Stars. Young finds MP. Back to Young. And the layup falls. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Stars.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Doncic outside. He kicks it to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Williamson trying to free himself up. Off on the layup. Missed. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.